Hi, I'm Rachel from Parenting Central, and today I'm going to be answering a really great question from my Ergobaby Embrace review. And the question is, what do you do when your baby is between the two size settings on the Ergobaby Embrace? And I think that's a great question because I think it's going to be one that a lot of parents are going to be wondering. And also, it's just a lot easier for me to show than tell. So that's why I wanted to make this video. I have some tips, so keep watching and I'll show you how to get the perfect fit as your baby grows. Okay, so now that I've taken it off, I'm just going to very briefly show you the difference in the two positions. So for a newborn baby, you would wrap the waistband around, pop it on, and then you can see how that makes the panel a little bit smaller. For the bit bigger baby though, we're not going to wrap it, so it's going to keep the whole panel size, and you're going to pop that onto your waist and buckle it up. As I just said, I would put it onto my waist. And then the next thing I would do is direct my baby's bottom to the bottom of the waistband. That is the correct way to position it. But if you've got a baby that's just a little bit too small and you are just feeling like their head is just not quite coming up as high over the panel as you want to see it, I'll show you what you can do instead. So the first thing is I'm just going to inch the waistband up a little bit higher. For me, it's going to go up onto my ribs, which is not my preferred position for a carrier, but it may only be for a couple of weeks. Your baby is growing very, very quickly and you might not have to do this for very long. It's just to get them over that little awkward phase where we're not quite fitting in the carrier right. So with that up a little bit higher, instead of trying to position baby's bottom to the waistband here, I'm actually going to position baby's bottom a little bit below. And what that's going to do is it's going to take up some of that extra fabric. So I'm going to show you what that looks like with my newborn size doll. So keep in mind this doll is a little bit smaller than the size of baby we're talking about, but it is what I have and it will also show you what I mean. So as I said, instead of positioning it where you would normally put it at the top of that waistband, we're just going to go a little bit lower. So that's why we lifted up the waistband higher. So baby's head is still close enough to kiss. So then we're going to lift the panel up between baby's knees, just as we would normally do when we're putting on an Ergobaby Embrace. I will pop a link in the description to the full detailed review and how to. So just this is very, very briefly how to put it on. So bring it around, buckle it up, do the other side. Okay. Now, what we've done here, because the extra fabric is actually scooping in underneath baby's bottom, it's making that panel a little bit shorter, so we're still able to get Bubba's head out and up out of the carrier. It is also narrowing this panel here a little bit. It is too wide for this doll, but if you've got that little bit bigger baby, it's going to be bringing it to the narrower part of the panel just here, so it's going to make that fit a little bit better. So that is what I would do to get around that in between age. The next thing I want to show you is how from here it's going to grow gradually with your baby, and all you're really going to have to do is loosen off these straps and lower down the waistband gradually as your Bubba grows. And what I mean by that is as Bubba grows, we're going to lower this down a bit, loosen it off to get it past my waist, lowering it down, lowering it down. If we're loosening this off, you can see how, and I'll just get this doll into a better position just to demonstrate. Okay. So you can see how the panel at the base actually got wider. That's to give your knee-to-knee support for your bit bigger baby. And also this panel got longer. So you can imagine here a 1-year-old, their head's here, their knees are here. Like it's going to grow with your baby once you've got it into that position. So I hope that helped answer that question. If you have any more questions about any baby carriers, please let me know. I'm more than happy to see what I can do to answer your question, either in the form of a video or just in a comment, depending on how easy it is to demonstrate. Also, you can send me an email. I'll pop an email in the description. If you have any personalized fitting questions, if you want to send me a picture of you wearing your baby carrier just to see if you've got it correctly, I'm more than happy to help. I'm here to help, and I'd love to help make baby wearing a little bit easier for you. So have an absolutely wonderful day and take care. Bye.